Hello guys, how are you all doing? So today Blizzard released an Overwatch developer update discussing possible reworks to some heroes as well as changes to Mercy, Junkrat, as well as the effectiveness of the reporting system and how Blizzard might be changing the way that they look at reports as well as evidence. So that's pretty much summed up in the developer update, so if you haven't watched that, go and watch it on the Play Overwatch YouTube channel. So in this developer update, Jeff talked about a few things, and first of all, just to quickly cover off on what the main changes are, Jeff talked about the reporting system and how it's become more effective and that players are starting to use it more, and that Blizzard is going to be looking at social media platforms to look for evidence and to use that as well, so rather than just relying solely on the reporting system. Now apart from that, as we know, Mercy is getting toned down, but in this video Jeff emphasized that Blizzard isn't trying to completely, make Mercy trash and unplayable, but they're looking to experiment with her because Res is quite a difficult ability to work around and to balance, but Jeff believes that it is balanceable, and so do I, and I really don't want Blizzard to remove that ability from Mercy's kit, so it'll be interesting to see what Blizzard comes up with over the next couple of weeks or months, and how Mercy is going to play out. Now on top of the Mercy changes, of course, there's going to be the Junkrat nerf to his concussive mine, so now there's damage fall off, and I can't wait for these changes to go live because Junkrat right now is just a bit too ridiculous in game, and it's very frustrating to play against, as you've probably seen if any of you follow me on Twitch. But putting all that aside, the main focus of this video is really to talk about the changes that Jeff has basically announced for niche heroes such as Hanzo, Mei, and Symmetra. Basically, the gist of these changes is for Blizzard to make these heroes more playable, but not exactly make them, viable in every situation, because basically one of the things Jeff said was that, no matter what buffs they give to these heroes, they're always going to be situational just because of their, inherent playstyle. So for Hanzo, Blizzard is looking to rework his scatter arrow ability because, as you know, it's really frustrating when you die to a random scatter shot out of nowhere when you really shouldn't have. So Jeff and the dev team are looking at options to either replace that ability or rework it so it's not as frustrating to play against. Now just a fun little fact for you guys, I actually mained Mei in Season 2 of competitive play and climbed to Diamond playing her, and it's been sad to see that she's completely fallen off the map, both in terms of competitive play as well as professional play. However, Blizzard is looking to adjust her kit a bit so that she does become more playable. But one thing that Jeff said in this video, and as I mentioned before, was that heroes like Mei and Symmetra, which I'll get to later, are always going to be situational no matter how perfectly balanced they are. And Jeff basically spoke out against one tricking, and that he recommends that people have a small group of heroes to switch between, and that the premise of Overwatch was for you to freely be able to pick between heroes and not just, always play that same character on every mode, every map, and whatnot. Which brings me to the Symmetra changes. So in this developer update, Jeff confirmed that Sim will be getting buffs, however they're not going to be huge buffs because they don't believe that Symmetra needs them. But an interesting point he makes is that due to the nature of her kit, Sim is never going to be 100% useful in every situation, and I agree with that. And I personally don't think that Sim needs too huge of a buff, because I do want her to stay as a kind of niche hero and not someone that everyone wants to pick up and play. In saying that, Jeff didn't mention what Symmetra's buff might be. It might just simply be a tweak to one of her existing abilities, or it might just be a rework of her ultimate. I'm not sure. But a buff's a buff, and I think all of us who love playing Symmetra and find her super fun should be really excited about this news. So all that is just on the horizon, and I'm sure we're going to get more information about it within the next couple of weeks. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that as well. So that's my quick little recap of the developer update. If you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, I love you all, and thanks for the support. I will see you in the next video.